Yes, guys. Gymrat back in the house with myself, Larry Olubamiwo, and
Damien Ashley.
Billy Ray Valentine, Capricorn.
Yeah, otherwise known that.
Mr. L Rock.
There you go. And we're here as actors, professional actors, and gymrats to give you our perspective on everything entertainment, especially movies and TV. And with that being said, we have a few topics we'd like to go over with you today. So let's dive right in, yeah? Yeah.
Without further ado, yeah.
All right. So, the first topic that we want to get into is the Batman. It's had a wicked box office opening, and it's doing really well in the box office right now. I think you said it was over 300 million so far.
301 at the moment, yes. Making some money.
What, dollars, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So,
How long's it been out?
not long.
Officially?
A
week?
It'll be a week tomorrow.
Wow.
Oh.
So it's done well. So in fact, it's done so well
Yeah.
that it has made, I think, $128 million in the opening weekend.
Okay.
128.5 to be exact. So yeah, this comes to us via The Independent. And it says, The Batman is shaping up to be one of the most successful post-pandemic movie releases. After 4 days, including previews, Matt Reeves' take on the Caped Crusader is estimated to have amassed box office takings of $128.5 million. These figures from ComScore rate it as the 5th biggest ever March opening, behind Beauty and the Beast, Batman vs Superman, Captain Marvel, and The Hunger Games.
Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Disney.
Oh, the cartoon?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Considering its release coincides with the news that indoor mask mandates are being lifted in several key territories, the Batman's box office looks set to grow exponentially over the next few weeks. It also makes the Batman the biggest film of 2022 to date and the second to cross the $100 million mark in its opening weekend. The first was Spider-Man No Way Home, which was released in December 2021. A question fans was wondering is whether they need to sit through the credits for a scene that might tease future outings for Robert Pattinson's Batman.
What's the answer to that?
Well, me and Damien can say nil point.
Nothing there?
No.
Well, after 3 hours, I'm ready to go.
And I
you know what I mean?
I think that's
I
what
think
most of them
everyone-
I had
say.
my ass at the door
Yeah,
already.
you
I
see-
was like, is that done?
You saw the credits.
Yeah. So we'll leave that there because it's talking about other stuff that we don't need to get into here.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys remember, we all guessed that it would make opening weekend around the $150 million mark. So we were not far out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was
we
pretty
said
good.
that.
Yeah. So let me go to you first because you haven't even seen the movie yet.
He will soon, though. He will soon.
He will
Yeah, I
soon.
will soon.
And I'll probably see it with
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
What do you think? What are you making of that? So we pretty much got it almost
Listen,
there.
we predicted Batman was going to do well.
Yeah. I mean, it's only the second film during the pandemic to break 100 million in its opening box office weekend.
What was the first one?
Spider-Man. No Way Home.
Just that and Batman so far?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I was excited for Batman. I'm still excited for Batman.
And remember, we told you it was good, so.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So, yeah, it's hard to say much because I expected it. So they've just delivered what they showed they was gonna.
So do you think that it's gonna do what we are also predicted, which is make $1 billion?
I think it might get there.
I think so.
Like, okay, so what? You say it's 300 million now.
Well, that's what Damien says now. So that, and it's only been like,
and that's
a week.
1 week.
Yeah.
So
it's gonna.
How many weeks is it gonna stay at the? Do you think?
It'll be at the box office for at least 45 days.
Right.
Yeah.
45 days.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
5 weeks.
5 to 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll do.
It's gonna do $1 billion.
And remember, it's one of the few films that will be released in China, as we also
Yeah,
reported.
because when is that getting released in China? So like next 2 weeks?
Probably, yeah, probably. I'm not sure, but probably it would make sense. So yeah.
Yeah.
What you
Easily.
thinking, bro?
I'm the same. I mean, I think I predicted 1.2 bill it might make, and I'm still hedging my bet that's going to hit around that figure.
Yeah.
You just reminded me China, so
Yeah.
That definitely
that's going to be the
straight
tippers.
100%.
time.
100%.
That's what I was telling you. I'd said to you before, like if it manages to do that on the weekend, like over 100 million, it will make $1 billion by the time it's finishing. I don't see it finishing lower than $1 billion. I mean, I think what was the Dark Knight? Did the Dark Knight make over?
Yeah, it did.
20
It did.
on its opening weekend.
I don't know what it did in its opening weekend, but it did make $1 billion.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So I think this will be in the same ballpark.
Mm.
But no, I mean the film was wicked, so I see people are going to get great word of mouth and going to go out and
Yeah. I agree with you guys. And the last thing you just said there, the great word of mouth, because a lot of people. Our review of the Batman is going to be. We should have had it out already, but we had some bit difficulties.
Technical hitches.
Yeah, so it will be out in the next couple of days, so you can see that. But me and Damien felt that even though it was a really good film, we explained this to you as well. We felt it was slightly overrated.
Yes.
Slightly
Just
overrated.
The Dark Knight is still the best.
The Dark Knight, and anyone who says the Dark Knight is not the best Batman film should watch the Dark Knight again.
I'm sure John
I mean,
Campier just reviewed the Dark Knight the other day as well.
Yeah, and he still says it holds up as the best Batman film.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
For me, this is probably the second best one. I know that Damien likes Batman Begins better. I can see why he would, but for me, he knows I'm a slave to this song, the Batman tune, and I feel like it just works.
Send it to me when I got
on
home.
so many levels.
Easy. He's gonna start doing his like gym workouts to it.
I will.
That's the first thing he said.
I will.
That's the first thing he said to me on the way home. I said, my gym music now.
I will.
Yeah.
But I think they did a really good job with this film, and it obviously word of mouth is going to help a lot. In making up the money. Plus, as we've just discussed, China. So I wouldn't be surprised if it gets near $2 billion, to be honest with you.
And the ladies love Robbie P.
Yeah,
they do.
Some do.
They do.
Some do.
I don't think he's got the Momoa attraction, but he definitely.
No, he definitely doesn't have the Momoa attraction.
It's not the same.
Nah, it's
definitely not the same.
Definitely not.
He's your bloke's bloke that women want. Alpha. What they might say is
Robert Pattinson is
toxic masculinity.
Right.
Like if it had a look, it would be Jason Momoa. Yeah. And if you got, let's be honest, like Sim. What the YouTube would called Sim. You're gonna see Robert.
You're probably gonna get a lot of backlash.
I probably am. But I'm just
it
talking about how it looks.
How it looks. We're not saying he is a Sim.
No, not at all.
But well done to the whole cast. I think it's gonna do close to $2 billion. I don't think it will hit $2 billion.
Yeah.
But I think it will do close to $2 billion because we've got to remember. I don't think Spider-Man No Way Home has that got $2 billion yet?
No, I don't.
No, it hasn't. Yeah. So if that hasn't, remember that made 260 in its opening weekend.
Yeah.
Shattered.
Yeah.
I'm in a complete agreement with you guys, man. So what do you guys think, man? Are you surprised that it made 128.5 million in its opening box office? And what do you think that it's going to make in its entirety of the box office? Leave some comments down below. Let us know what you think.